So just act like the heroine of reality you created. Simulation, fairy matrix, what if you've escaped it? What if revelations ain't the last pages? What if you could change it? What if time's an illusion and you're God, you prearranged it? So just act like the heroine of reality you created. Simulation, fairy matrix, what if you've escaped it? What if revelations ain't the last pages? What if you could change it? What if time's an illusion and you're God, you prearranged it? You're not just the heroine, the hero's journey. You're the writer and director, you wrote every lesson learned. See, aren't we all works of art and works in progress? Disease is dis-ease, love yourself, no stress. You're not just the heroine, the hero's journey. You're the writer and director, you wrote every lesson learned. See, aren't we all works of art and works in progress? Disease is dis-ease, love yourself, no stress. In respectful isolation, watching nearby river run its course. Mainly rigs of rebellions blatant, they want us panicking of course. I'm like Anakin with the force, but more acceptance and patience. Maybe more like Cain and Jarvis, blinded by love vibrations. Once we got our oil field secure, how many times have we left the Kurds behind enemy lines? Unlimited military budgets for profitable finds, like mercenaries buying work in African mines. If you slept on Kev, yoga flame, the mattress might spare the hammocks, F that Jacaris. Is it a digital future for both white and black kids under fascists? We're under nada, nothing, we're sovereign, stardust to ashes. Get back to passive, no bananas, pyroclastic, frozen volcanic ashes. Worthy of patriots, PayPals and Cash App kids. We gotta teach what civil liberties are before we try to get them back. It's all good till then, share info, love and good mental health tactics. So just act like the heroine of reality you created. Simulation, fairy matrix, what if you've escaped it? What if revelations ain't the last pages? What if you could change it? What if time's an illusion and you're God, you prearranged it? So just act like the heroine of reality you created. Simulation, fairy matrix, what if you've escaped it? What if revelations ain't the last pages? What if you could change it? What if time's an illusion and you're God, you prearranged it? You're not just the heroine, the hero's journey. You're the writer and director, you wrote every lesson learned. See, aren't we all works of art and works in progress? Disease is dis-ease, love yourself, no stress. You're not just the heroine, the hero's journey. You're the writer and director, you wrote every lesson learned. See, aren't we all works of art and works in progress? Disease is dis-ease, love yourself, no stress. Oh, 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 oh. Let's pick your brains, the collective hive mind. Make the best of social media, but I prefer the consciousness of Christ kind. Dr. Mindbenders, mind-bending the blind, leading the blind, sending them into labyrinth. That's not your book, the enemy edited the ending. What on earth is Project Bluebeam? Well, if you're new to the scene, it's quite a widespread theory, of which I'm not particularly keen, that NASA and the deep state are planning a deep fake alien invasion to unite the world as one nation. The final problem to react to and to solve for the globalists to fully instate their new world order is doomed to fail, obviously. Any plan that's not sustainable is by definition unsustainable. I would question the intelligence of any authority that didn't choose to replace oil with hemp to boost the economy and end wars for oil. Wait, wizard, back to Bluebeam. Mate, is it a real thing? Well, no, it's unproven. But heard of Operation Paperclip? It's a real thing that the USA sequestered Nazis into the space race. Facts, that's accepted history and it's nasty. I'm not playing divide and conquer with racist QAnon followers who don't care if Trump is racist aliens but shake their heads wondering what's wrong with us. Was Event 201 part of Agenda 21? Was Project for a New American Century where the plan for 9/11 begun? How come when it comes to knowledge of the ancient Tartarian civilization we're so dumb? I don't know, son. How come we're so dumb when it comes to knowledge on the Moorish kingdom? The richest man ever, Masuda, was a Moorish king, son. The richest ever. Didn't learn that at school. Be like Carlton, not Will. You'll get richer, learning's cool. But money ain't the goal. Love's the path and destination. Focus less on the conspiracy and more on love vibration. Cause when you're depressed, instead of sharing love grinning, guess what? They're winning. And when you're arguing with activists about how to get active instead of sharing love grinning, guess what? they're winning. Someday there'll be no they, we'll see that they am I. But we don't order man to die for oil, I order man's to rise and fly. Evolve, emerge like butterflies to rise and fly. Angels, spread your wings and shine your halos, time to rise and fly. There's a thing or two to chew on. How come Tony Blair is rich and Julian Assange is in prison? One told the truth, one lied, which is which? Someday there'll be no they, we'll see that they am I. But we don't order man to die for oil, I order man's to rise and fly. Evolve, emerge like butterflies to rise and fly divine. Angels, spread your wings and shine your halos, times to rise and shine.
There's a war going on outside, but we're always winning within. There's a war going on outside, but we're always winning within.
So just act like the heroine of reality you created. Simulation, fairy matrix, what if you've escaped it? What if revelations ain't the last pages? What if you could change it? What if time's an illusion and you're God, you prearranged it? So just act like the heroine of reality you created. Simulation, fairy matrix, what if you've escaped it? What if revelations ain't the last pages? What if you could change it? What if time's an illusion and you're God, you prearranged it? You're not just the heroine, the hero's journey. You're the writer and director, you wrote every lesson learned. See, aren't we all works of art and works in progress? Disease is dis-ease, love yourself, no stress. You're not just the heroine, the hero's journey. You're the writer and director, you wrote every lesson learned. See, aren't we all works of art and works in progress? Disease is dis-ease, love yourself, no stress.